Hey guys, long time no chat. I'm sorry, but I really didn't feel like recording anything while my sister and her husband were staying here. Our walls in the house are just kind of too thin for my comfort to record my videos, dubbing over them over and over again, because if I could hear them through the wall, they could certainly hear me, and I don't know, I just didn't want them to hear me because I mess up so many times and I have to say the same line over and over again until I'm satisfied with it. But recently, my sister and her husband have finally moved out of the house. They went somewhere in Colorado or in the Colorado area. And now I have the room to myself again, and I don't have to worry about spies. uh,
Well, I just realized that I was using the wrong microphone when I was recording the audio. But from here on out, it's going to be smooth audio. I liked how I sounded in the first bits, so I am not going to take that part out. You're just going to have to deal with it. Yep. So anyway, since they are now gone from this house, hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things and start recording, dubbing over videos again. Like on a consistent basis. But no promises because my life's unpredictable, I guess. I don't know. I'll try, but no promises. I gotta get my priorities in order. Anyway, so this illustration that I'm working on is of my character Mizzy, whom I've decided to use my Kiritake pens on. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. It's a brush pen, and then I decided to color over it with Prismacolor markers. I did just flats, no shadings or whatever, but then I went back over it with colored pencils, Prismacolor pencils for shading and highlights, and I've used this technique a few times on some of my recent images, and I'm just loving how it's turning out, so I've wanted to do it more and more. I feel like I get these images done a lot quicker when I'm using the colored pencil and marker combination. Before I just used markers and I'd shade with markers, and it would just take a lot longer because I'm a derp, and even though I have a color chart of all the markers that I have, it's like a cheat sheet to find them easier, I still had a hard time finding where they were in my marker bins. I don't know, my eyes just glaze over and I can't find the stupid number that I wrote down or something, but I just couldn't find my markers. It's just one of those things where it's right in front of you but you can't see it. Anyway, I just spend a big chunk of time looking for these blasted markers, and colored pencils are faster to find for some reason. I don't know why, but it just speeds up my drawing process by a ton. Sorry for the mouth mucus sounds. I've just had lunch and I guess I'm digesting, and it's coming up in the recording. Anyway, like I've mentioned a moment ago, this is my character Mizzy. I'm not quite sure what kind of creature she is. She's some sort of elf thing. I haven't fully have her story written out. I have an idea of what she is, but like I said, I'm still in the process of it, so I'm still debating. There's room to, flip what she is around. But what I can say about her is that her story is going to take place in some sort of fantasy-like atmosphere, and she also has this ability to turn non-living objects into living, mobile monster creatures, but it only happens when these objects get in contact with her blood. And she makes these monster creatures quite often because she has this sort of disorder that's it's actually a real human disorder that I nabbed for this character. It's a really big long name. Let's see if I could say it. I'm gonna mess it up. Let's see. It's called dermatillomania. I cannot pronounce squat, but I'll put the name up typed on the screen so you could see what it is and you could look it up for yourself. But this disorder, if you have not heard of it before, it pretty much describes a skin or scab picker. Like, for example, my character Mizzy, she will rub her hands on her skin, and if her fingers feel some sort of blemish or scab, it's like not smooth, and she'll automatically just kind of rip it off. It causes her to bleed, and that's how she makes monsters, because she tries to stop the bleeding, and it just, it touches everything. So yeah, she does it quite often, and that's why she has all these scratch marks all over her skin. I actually have this problem myself, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's a disorder in my eyes. I feel like it's a very bad habit that I need to overcome. That's just my thinking. Maybe it is a disorder, but it's just a habit. I need to break out of it. I've broken out of nail biting before, and I used to bite my nails. I don't really do it anymore. I think the way I stopped was because I needed to feel that the fingernails were smooth, and so I always file my nails. If they have like some sort of nick or anything on them, then I'll want to chew it off. But so yeah, that's how I overcame that habit, and if I put my mind to it, I could overcome the stupid skin picking habit as well. Anyway, so that disorder that I gave this character Mizzy, I feel like it has some good plot potential, like if it was written right. So when I get to it, wish me luck, because I really could use the luck on the writing part, because that's not my strong point. Well, I don't have much else to say. I decided to not add a background to this image because I just wanted to focus everything on this character. I just felt like drawing the character and having her hold her little monster babies in the picture as well, and I also just wanted to experiment some more with that marker and colored pencil combination as well. It's really fun, you guys. You should try it too. I'm sure you'll like it, if you're an artist, that is. I'm probably going to be using this medium a lot more in future videos, so anyway, so ta-ta for now, and I'll talk with you all soon, I guess. Bye!